What's up, everybody? And welcome to a Friday stream where I am on time. Embrace baldness. You like it? This is a filter. I figured out how to put filters over my stream. So this is a bald filter that I put on my stream. I can see it in the... If I move a certain way, it'll like glitch out and you'll see my hair come back. But for now, it's going pretty good. And so we've got the bald filter going. So I was like, what if I do bald? What if I was bald? It's a good look. Maybe I go for it. He's got the hair swap filter. He ain't got a beard. That would be crazy if it was just shoo. Went back like that. What's up? Galkati Gamer. I usually don't have a problem with YouTube. With YouTube names. How's everyone's Friday going? You got to do a Walter White cosplay now? I do have a blicky. I can use. What if I go bald? Boy, you've been bald for the last 2 years? No. Like I said, this is the filter, guys. What? Look. It'll glitch out if I move a certain way. This is like a Snapchat filter. You guys, you're all 12-year-olds. You don't know what that is. This is a Snapchat filter. Going good. How about you? It's going good. I get to go to see my favorite band in concert tonight in about 6 hours. It'll be the 7th time I've seen them in concert. But they announced a secret show. I didn't go on Wednesday when they were like closer to my house. And then Wednesday night they announced a secret show and I was like, doop, 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 insta buy. What's up, Magnum? You guys are horrible for not glazing early killies. That's what I'm saying. I come on here 2:15, 2:07 even, and everyone's like, late killies. Get him. Late killies. I come on here a crisp 1:56. A crisp 1:56 p.m. and I got one early killies. I don't even know why I do this anymore. I don't even like Tokusatsu anymore. I hate all of it. Go Juju, trash. Batar, trash. Zets, sleepy trash. Early killies is good killies? Good. It would be way funnier if I ended earlier, right? What did I say about Batar? Trash. Tennis trash right now. Chris, 9:56 p.m. for Paul and me. See? That's like prime time. The sky is blue. I think you should watch the Rider recap, just saying. It is 36 minutes long. That's about the amount of time that I'll just sit here and yap on stream. Probably more time than I'll sit here, or probably less, actually. Just got asked yesterday out of the blue at work to be by my friends to be their daughter's godfather. They are 2 and 3 year recent immigrants from Cuba and apparently have no godfather for their 2-year-old, taking it seriously. That rules. The most semi-true statement. Sounds fun. I'm gonna be moving into a new apartment today. Let's go! That's hype. The day I moved into this apartment, the literal day I moved into this apartment, I tore my meniscus wrestling. And I had to sit in a chair for like 2 months. If the new MMPR can reflect on AI, so can Toei. Dude, somebody asked me. The music loud, sorry. You guys asked the other day in chat. Wrestling in your own home? No, Lucha Libre. Somebody asked me the other day in chat, like, what do you guys do that pisses me off the most? And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You guys can't piss me off as much as like YouTube and TikTok comments. Like, you guys, I feel like the people that come to the stream, even the TikTok ones, but like the YouTube Kick and TikTok stream chat feels like the people who like know me, not know me, but like the people who can understand tone, I can have a dialogue with, we can go back and forth and talk. But like, man, the fucking YouTube shorts comments and TikTok comments are just fucking oblivious. Cause like I put out that no, you're not on the hit list. Is that a challenge? I put out like the stuff talking about the Ninja Kids AI stuff, and we can't even have the conversation that we want to have of like, hey, generative AI bad, steals from artists, hurts the environment, all this stuff, because people are so far over here that they're like, actually, GoJuger doesn't use AI. And it's like, okay, well, you're wrong there. And then they come back and they're like, oh, well, actually, I just did a modicum of research and I found out that GoJuger used AI as concept for the artists, or used concept for the monsters, which makes sense because the monsters are supposed to be AI. And that artist was fired. And like, one, he wasn't fired. That's not what he says. Two, it's still in the pipeline. We've had many things about AI that hasn't used AI and so like, it's hard to get to the like conversation right here that we want to have, like the meaty, meaningful conversation, because everybody wants to actually bits and pieces over here, and you're never gonna get there. Tried the view glitch and it didn't work. Lie, Achilles. Lie harder. Lie harder. Pretend to be white. Pretend to be Asian. Works for a lot of people on Toka Twitter. Pretend to be Asian. Works all over Toka Twitter. Truth or lie, Achilles. Dude, could you imagine if I did truth or dare? What is the stream name? Oh, what did I put the YouTube stream name on? Is it the Fortnite one again? Oh no, it's Friday. I thought it was She Fort on my night. It's She Fry on my day. That's true. I need to start putting Kamen Rider Blade in the title, but then I know that people will still come in and be like, what are we watching? Sure, I'll pretend to be white. Insert Peter Griffin pigment change. Truth or Dare Hawk stream for next week's lineup. Next week is not packed, but we got the Rider recap next week. I'll probably throw in a tier list for good measure. Wait, what about Asian? Is that how you spell Asian? Am I not used to saying it in all caps like that? Have you truly betrayed us? What did I do? What did I do? October was short as hell. It feels long. When is Zet's predictions? Next Wednesday. That's predictions is next Wednesday. Don't worry. It'll be Christmas. Oh my god, Kyria. It'll probably be Baku from everything we've seen. He's gonna get shot. $14-11 hours. Next weekend there is no superhero time. I'm debating on what we do. If like so on Monday, that coming Monday, I think there's no Batar as well. I think there will probably be a Jizzeriz, but I'm debating on either watching as much Blade as we can that Monday, or yes. 1 second. What is SA2? That sounds crazy. Oh. Adam, where did you put that? Oh, in the chat. I was like, what is happening? All right, I'm back. I'm back. Big Shane. What's up, Danny Czar? You think suckling on a bald man's scalp feels the same as suckling on your arm? Hey, brother, it's all skin at the end of the day, right? It's all just skin at the end of the day. Voice actor for Ace from One Piece is voiced by Baku in Brazil. Is the voice of Baku in Brazil? That's fire. Had to jork through the decade real quick. No, in 2 weeks. So what's funny is in 2 weeks, not only does Superhero Time get preempted, so like there will next weekend, not this coming weekend, there will not be any Gojuju or Zets. I was like, man, what is it? Zets. The other thing is that Omega is also like a clip show. So I'm like, do I go through and watch as much Blade as we can that Monday, or do we watch High School Heroes? Because I saw it just got uploaded in full, and I've never seen High School Heroes before, and I heard it was really freaking good. Heard it was really good. We will still have Batar. We'll probably still have Jizzeriz too. Test Blade on Superhero Monday. So many people would leave. So many people would leave. But it is a, like, yeah, do I watch these two, or do I just... Because High School Heroes is only 8 episodes. High School Heroes is only 8 episodes. It's a, we watch a Giga Tokusatsu instead. High School Heroes is like almost like Akiba Ranger in a way that, like, it's produced by Toei, but it's not an official Sentai. And it's made for like this idol band or something, and like they made their own Sentai show that I heard was really good from a few years ago. Who do you think's keeping the soul of Goju Unicorn's sister? I don't know if her soul is gone or if she's just in a coma. Here's my thoughts. For a long time I was like, man, Horu's just gonna wish for everyone to get their wish, and then they're going to like live on, you know? Like Goju or Horu's gonna win and be like, I hope everyone gets their wish. But now I'm more leaning to the side of I think that everyone by the end of Gojuger is just gonna be like, man, I think you only get one life to live and you have to live it to its fullest potential no matter what happens. Like, that's, if they go with that, I'm going to be really happy and surprised. But I can see that kind of swerving where it's going. But I think the main team is literally going to be like, huh, I can be an idol if I work for it. Huh. My sister is gone, but I have to like appreciate and savor the time I spent with her and see the beauty in life, you know? Huh. I'm old and I'm dying, but I lived a full life that I shouldn't regret no matter how it was spent, you know? Had a job interview today. How'd it go? How'd it go? Really think Gojuger should have been like the GGP where every round they should have won and made different wishes? I think that it should have just been 100 or like 50 people and then go down and go down and go down. I had the same idea when I was thinking about what the ending would be like. I really hope that that's more the style they go towards and not the freaking like everyone gets their wish. They're looking back to me to go forward, so I'm going places. Let's go! Shout out Nindroid. Really think Gojuger? Oh, I read that one already. No war, no disease, and no accidents. We will be talking about some Gojuger leaks in a second. I like what your theory about the Gojugers learn to live their own life to the fullest, but it's going to be a sad day when Kinji dies. I agree, but like, that's the... If Gojuger ends with Goju Eagle's funeral, in a... Not even in a like a grim dark, he needs to die way. In like a, he accepts being old. He accepts you get one life. You shouldn't regret it. You should live. You should enjoy the way you live. You should savor the way you live, no matter how you live, the people you affected, and all this stuff. And like it ends with the Gojugers at his funeral. Just a peak ending, dude. Just the most peak ending. Puss in Boots' last wish has Gojuger. Yeah. He just should not have been made a Diddy. If they need to have an old style man, have him be from the countryside or something. It is funny. Grandson becomes the new Eagle? No, because there should be no need for the Gojugers after the universe battle. Am I crazy? Like, it's all there because Tegasword, and if the universe battle is done and Tegasword's gone, no Gojugers. I think it's going to end with Taya getting all the rings and bringing Bundorio back to life, and Saikazo and the cast of Gab are all there happy together. There's still no ones? I mean, assumedly not. I don't know how, like, we're still, what are we, 18, 15 episodes away from the end? We got all this time to wrap it up. They should wrap it up good. They're not going to wrap it up good because you got to keep them around for, like, versus movies and stuff. But, like, man, Kijino's funeral being the final episode would just... It'd just be... I would cry. It would send me into tears. Total reset where they end up in regular Sentai world at the end. And Horu's happy with his family again. Should be Oto, Sumino, Horu, and the rest of the Gojugers at the funeral. That's what I'm saying. Like, everyone's at the funeral being like, man, he was great. And like, they go, like, imagine this. I'm writing my Gojuger finale right now. You ready? Imagine this. We open up casket picture of Kijino, old man Kijino, and the Gojujers coming into the funeral home. Kijino's family there. Everybody sits down. We do all the funeral rigmarole. We do the things. And the Gojujers, like, Horu goes, I should speak. Or no, Ryugi goes, I should speak, and goes to get up. And Oto brings him down. And she's like, no, we can't tell our stories with him because none of these people know that he's a Gojuger. None of these people know that he was a young kid running around with us. Like, we can't tell our stories with him. And then they're remembering, like, the good times of him being a young kid and everything. And then you have his family go up one by one. You have, like, three, like, a family member, a friend or something, and go up and tell these stories of him being, like, the most amazing person, the most loving person. And then you realize, oh, Joji's life wasn't that bad. Joji's life is like this failure in his own eyes, but to the people around him that love him, they were like, he was their everything, you know? Like, he was 100% just this amazing person who had this effect on all these people and everything. Like, he didn't need to be young the entire time. And, like, he's a grumpy grandpa in his eyes, but to the people around him, he's like the biggest man they've ever known. And you see this happen, and the Gojujers are like, are Kijino? Are Joji? And as it goes on, you get this, like, fuller picture of what Joji's life was before he became a Gojuger, and that his wish, like, he fulfilled it before he even became a Gojuger, and he just didn't see it. He didn't see it till the very end. And then you have Horu go up and go, I knew the man you all talked about. I knew the man you all talked about. He is the biggest man I knew. He was the biggest party animal. He is, like, the greatest, the best of us, you know? And then they go off and they're like, huh, maybe we all have that. Maybe we all have that inside of us. Maybe we all have that ability without, you know, this magical fucking sword. And then they all go off on their own ways. The credits roll the Gojujers with Horu walk away after flowers put on the graves. Yeah. And they all, like, leave their rings on the grave or something. And you see the casket come down and the rings go down with them. Like, it would be, I wrote the end of Gojuger, guys. I wrote the end of Gojuger. It also adds a layer of tragedy because he doesn't realize how good his life was until the end of it. Exactly. Yellow would never come to that mindset, though. Listen, a lot of these characters have acted extremely out of character at some point in the fucking show. Or like he also died, then the whole group plays some sort of DJ party music, then he wakes up. You're right, that one's better. You're right, that one's better. This short's gonna get him canceled again. I was just saying, if I was writing Gojuger, that's where the stamp goes, baby. What moment from Gojuger that you think should have stayed without any changes? There's multiple parts that, like, if I was, like, making a whole fixing Gojuger thing, like, I would keep the Universe Warrior, the two-parters. I think all of the two-parters have been really good. It'd be ironic if Akiko Inoue actually wrote Kiji's death, so now we have two Inoues with Bird Rangers that died. Exactly! Even bring it back! It comes full circle! Ghost Drive movie? Oh, yes. I was like, what about it? Yes, where he buries the driver. And then the Versus movie, you have the freaking rings burst out and do all your bullshit. But like, man, it would be such an emotional, good ending of like, what came before is what came before. That is your story. That is your life. But it's important and it's so meaningful to push on, to live with it and push on. Wasn't it initially a leak we'd be getting 6 Ghost users? No, it was two-toned. Think he means how weird Ghost acted with his cameo? Oh. I missed that version of Ghost. If that version comes back, I'll take it. Wishes Jizzerith to save the world. Lost Galaxy Sword? R.I.P. R.I.P. Where is it? Assam should have just been there for Shishi Red, lost to Samino, and he left the planet and it would have been perfect. Assam is useless. Incredibly useless. It should have been Kijino stuck in the ring. It should have been Kijino stuck in the ring. Do I still have the Gotchar driver chunk? No. In my hand, yes. In the friggin' that piece that I brought out, no. Okay. I've always questioned what happened to the Ultraman orb ring. Did you sell it? No, it's actually up in the box, up on the on the top shelf up there. It's right behind Godzilla right there. Driver chunk, I'm missing lore. I killed my Gotchar driver and I have a chunk of it stuck in my hand. Leave my boy Assam alone. He's the worst. The Gerudo suit was first revealed. Did anyone catch on that he had silver Sentai rings on parts of his armor? Dude, and they're so sick because they're like blank Sentai rings too. And that was the first like look we got out of it. What's my favorite driver that I've got? I think... Dude, if I'm being 100% honest, the Armor Hero Star Ray driver is an incredibly good driver. It has voice activation on it. It's got like different buttons you could press, different like functions. It's just a bad show and it sucks. It's a really good driver for a really bad show. At what cost? I'm gonna become Gotchard. Simple as that. It's in there. Glazing poo. So bad it's good. Star Ray doesn't circle around like that. Like it's just bad. Not even so bad it's good. It's so bad that the subbers stop subbing it. Aqua becoming the thing he hates. I just start morphing into Hotaro. I become a high schooler again. If you guys see me start growing hair again, I'm like, whoa, gotcha! 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 My cooking starts tasting worse. The driver did take out the Quasar Saber, and I'm really bummed about it. I'm incredibly bummed about it. Someone who wants to watch Ghost, is it actually bad or just not as good as the rest of Heisei Rider? I've only seen the first 12 episodes. I just think it's not as good. Okay, Goju Green. I want Eternal Youth. Eternal Youth. What Sentai am I on? Gojuger, the current one. What's up, mashed potatoes? Clumsy. I hit it with Max and threw it back there. What's up, Black? Found a Revice driver with a Buster 50, 3 stamps of memorial book, Henshin Belt history. That's the set I got when it came out with the Henshin Belt history book. I don't think I've ever regretted buying something so much. I just don't use it. The Revice driver kind of sucks. The Owen Buster doesn't do much. It's just like, man, I spent way too much on this. I don't know if you're calling me Clan Killies or Clank Killies, but both of those are crazy. One is obviously much more crazy. What does Botac mean? You've said it 3 times. I've ignored it. But what does Botac mean? Search Google for Botac. Botac Sign Company? In Singapore? Does Botac mean bald? A young man whose hair is completely shaven off, especially one who is violent or racist. Bro. It means skinhead? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. We got him, boys. We figured it out. To be fair, he is calling you young. Out of all these words, young is the one you went for. Botac, skinhead, a young man whose hair is completely shaving off, especially one who's violent and racist, and you went... We gotta card you, sir. You look a little young. We gotta card you. You look a little young. And I'm like... Yeah, that is looking at the positives. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That is looking at the positives. It is true. So you're saying I'm young? Back to high school we go, baby. Uchukita! Answer the question, which is the best Sentai and worst Sentai? Explain your answer. I'm not going to because you keep spamming it. Haha! It's crazy. I feel like this doesn't need to be. There we go. You ignored it the first time. King Oger's the best one by far. We don't like you. No, not my personal worth. Not my personal self-worth. Ba 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 ba. It's only the worst one? I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of Sentai. What are your top 5 anniversary seasons out of Toku? It's so like, what if we make it more specific? I don't have an answer to this big general question. What if we make it super specific? Should I sell my Revice belt if you're hard up for cash? My brother's bullying me because I like Kamen Rider and Super Sentai, and he says it's childish and laughs at me. You should tell your brother to get some bitches. What is this, a top 5 stream? You guys missed the clip show stream that was last week. Hawk dies and revives in the Ghost 10th anniversary movie. The Ghost 10th anniversary trailer movie. Dynaman is the worst. There's your answer. Kill your brother, best idea. I am on kick. I can pull a straight up Aiden Ross and be like, it sounds like you need to pee in a cup and pour it on your brother. Yes. Yes, that's the only answer. It's really the only answer. My family sees me watching Ryder, they just say, "Oh, Power Rangers," and move on. Do you go, Mom, it's not Power Rangers? Kick your brother in the balls. Cultivating a new Kamen Rider reunion. We watching Blade or High School Heroes the week Gojo Zetsei and Aaron? I haven't decided yet. We'll see how much actually comes out on that Monday. It's probably going to be Blade, though. Peace out, Vactoise. He tells me you're 12 and you watch Super Sentai. Grow up, bro. Guys, we can't tell a 12-year-old to kill his brother. It's just not good for optics. It's just not good for optics. We got to figure out something nicer. Okay, here's what you do. You should... you should just enjoy what you enjoy. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. Enjoy what you enjoy. You ain't hurting nobody. Sentai's great. It's me, birthday boy. Yes, me again. If you need me, I'll be watching Kamen Rider eating all you can eat steak. No bragging. Thumbs up. That sounds like a bragging. You're on K-Hawk. They show worse. Listen. I don't stand the platform, okay? The platform stands me. Show the Toku waifus. Force the brother to watch Jizriz. Like, you want to see shit that's not for kids? Here you go. Will you watch Austin's sick Jetman video? I will not, because I haven't seen Jetman. I guess it's made for people that haven't seen Jetman, though, right? Garo rules. Yeah, show your brother Garo. Is the A-Stuff a clanker? No, he came in here the other day and he was like, "It's my birthday tomorrow." He literally grew up with it. I don't know why he's picking on me. I've seen, what's funny is like every time I've talked to someone from Japan and I'm like, "I love Kamen Rider and Super Sentai," they're like, "The kid show?" Like a straight up laugh in your face. Garo versus Road. I freaking love that show. I wish it had a better climax fight. I wish it had a better fight at the end. But I can accept it for what it is. Don't understand the stigma around adults liking kids media. Some kids media is better than adult media. And like, oh, it's panned? What a bummer. I love Versus Road. And like, sometimes you just want to have fun, you know? Like, sometimes it's just fun. I already live in this shitty real world. I don't want to watch like the real world. But no movie of it, nothing but cliffhangers. We're talking about Versus Road? Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, sometimes I need to just turn my brain off. It's harder in this because, like, obviously this is my job, so I gotta like analyze it a little bit more. I was just talking the other day to one of my friends about this, of like, sometimes we obviously go into things more than you need to for like Rider and Sentai, and like, and sometimes it becomes a joke in the chat because it needs to be, you know? Like, in order for you guys to want to watch me watch Toku, then I also need to be entertaining. So like, it all becomes this like circle. But if I'm just watching Tokusatsu by myself on my TV, like, I'm obviously not being like, "Man, that dude's probably a Diddy. like, man, this dude's a child abductor. That's crazy. My blue Sentai is a child abductor. Like, obviously, from the minute they showed him with gray eyes, it was like, yeah, this is a red herring, blue herring. This is a red herring. It's not gonna go somewhere. But to be entertaining and to have fun with everyone, it's become this stream joke. It's become this community joke. Is that how we're getting through Blade? I will say the last 2 days of Blade has been much better. Blade has gotten so much better in the last 4 episodes. And we're like right at the point where it turns and gets much better. So I've heard. We'll see. 2005 Garo lead actress will be in Blade today from the preview. Oh, hi. What's up, Paul? Inoue wrote them. I hate giving him any credit. My teacher got me a Kamen Rider 01 comic book. Got me a Kamen Rider 01 comic book at the book fair day. Oh, hi. Badass. It's the Diddy from the Ninja Storm reanimated. He's actually in it, though. That's actually Diddy. Has there been any Sentai Rider controversies? I didn't plan on talking about DN today, but apparently DN is in some hot water. Where's my hat? I'm using this bald filter. Sometimes it'll glitch out and you'll see my hair, but right now the filter's holding pretty strong. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What about the end? Dude, I don't even know. He's de-ending his career. Does anyone know the actual story? Here, let me look at, I think it's on Rider Memes Reddit, but it's actually like a thing. Let's try to find it real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Truly, I saw the posts and scrolled right past it because I was like, I have no fucking clue who this is. We should talk about Baku and Nemuko into Korea because that rules. There it is. Oh, dude, no, this isn't it. This makes this whole thing sadder. Wait. Wait, hold on. This makes it sadder. It's got to be in memes. Hold on. Kamen Rider memes. That's where I saw it. Mission start. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Try not to look at anything for the Rider recap next week. Just looking for a specific thing. Guess I could just type in the end, huh? The end. New. Okay. No, this is just Masahiro's reply. Where's the actual thing? The end getting demoted to super cameos only. Just gotten married and forgiven by Masahiro, I think is the... Masahiro even bought him like a new mic like a month ago. Yeah, this one says, DN has announced that he's now a father. Let's welcome DN Jr. It says, announcement, we've been blessed with a new life. I still don't fully feel like a father, but as the head of a household, I intend to take responsibility and strive daily. As a result, my YouTube activities, streaming may sometimes become irregular as I discuss things with my wife, but we plan to continue working hard together as a couple, so I hope you will watch over us warmly. Is Masahiro the mother? This is... Dude, where's the actual part of it? Kimito Otani. Kimito Otani. There it is. Okay. All right. Here's the actual tweets that led to this. It says, I am resigning as the manager of Kimito Totani. Yeah. Kimito Tani. Gotta say the name right. I'm resigning as the manager of Kimito Tani, who is Kamen Rider DN. Says, I shouldn't really be sharing this. I thought it should be resolved privately among ourselves, but due to today's communication, I'm speaking out in hopes of preventing future victims. Since it is difficult to explain everything in chronological order, some parts have been omitted, but I will outline the general flow below. Before the announcement of becoming his manager, there were mental burdens on him, including his environment and reasons like, if I had a dog, I'd work harder. So I personally funded and arranged the purchase of a border collie for him. Additionally, there were reasons like needing to move, recently asking to borrow money, or requesting items to be arranged. There were various reasons, such as needing to prepare repayments for loans taken from others. But I've spent over 2.5 million yen, and due to changes in my own circumstances, it has become increasingly difficult to lend money. Even after telling him in the past that I couldn't do it, he persistently asked to borrow money, and after much distress and mental exhaustion, I reached my limit. Recently, I requested full repayment from Kimito Tani and informed him of how we would be proceeding moving forward. Here's an excerpt. It omitted, as for furniture and appliances, if full repayment is confirmed by the deadline, you may take everything. If payment is not made, the items arranged by us will remain our company's property, and I ask you to vacate. After conveying this, I received numerous communications, but being completely exhausted, I informed him to direct future dealings to a lawyer. However, today I was informed that he would also leave the dog, the border collie, behind, so I've decided to completely cut ties. I feel no sense of responsibility towards life or his own actions from him. Given the situation, I have decided to consult the police as well. I hadn't mentioned this before, but I informed him that I would be contacting the police regarding this matter. He was irresponsible about life and borrowing and using money, so I'm laying it all bare. I lent approximately 2.5 million yen for moving expenses, living costs, furniture, and appliances. The detailed breakdown is separate, but I lent money both as a company and personally. Additionally, I was just about to ask how much 2.5 million yen is. Thank you. 2.5 million yen is $16,364 USD. Additionally, I paid approximately 380,000 yen in advance for his performance fee for a December solo event. Since the situation and timing have changed and the content has shifted, it could turn into a he said, she said dispute, so I can't go into too much detail. But I had told him that if he had worked diligently, immediate repayment wasn't necessary, and that I'd be happy if he could repay it in the future after establishing a stable living foundation and earning income. I also mentioned that it would be nice if he could share some of his earnings once he started making money. We discussed various things like seriously working on YouTube or TikTok and planning future schedules, but due to mismatched schedules and other issues, things didn't align. He said he would do things immediately without my involvement, but those actions weren't taken either. I had also provided items for filming and asked him to post videos, but there was no action, such as posting for a long time. I also told him several times that he was far exceeding the monthly budget, but I felt pressure from him like, you said you'd do it, so do it. And I pushed myself too hard. There have been many changes in circumstances from the beginning to now, and things I said were misinterpreted. I thought suppressing my feelings would make things go smoothly, but I realized this was my mistake. This time I contacted him to request repayment in order to settle our relationship. The total amount lent is approximately 2.9 million yen, but I am truly at my limit. I can't stop crying when I'm alone. I'm filled with anxiety about the future. I am also so exhausted that I can barely engage in my own singing activities. The funds available for my activities have significantly decreased, and with the need to take on more work and the physical pain from a recent car accident, I am truly at my limit. I've left out many details, but the general flow is described above. I know fans may have many thoughts, but I sincerely hope that those around him won't be caught up in the situation, like being asked to lend money or becoming victims. That was a lot. Let's break it down for a second. I know that has been posted before, that this same kind of thing, not in this capacity, but the borrowing of money is also something that DN did with Masahiro Inoue. A few years ago, DN was, and here's Masahiro's response, ... We'll get to his other response in a second. DN borrowed money from Masahiro Inoue a few years ago and didn't pay it back, to the point where Masahiro also had to take to Twitter and post about it until, DN's actor got moving and did something about it. In recent memory, it has seemed like they have been they've reconciled a little bit. Masahiro congratulated him on his wedding. There's also, like, somebody in chat said he bought him a microphone and they streamed together or something. I haven't seen any of that, but that is the extent that I know. And then obviously with his manager, he was taking advantage of him here to the point of 2.8 million yen, which turns out to be around, shout out to Rex in chat, $18,850 USD. Now, dude, I had the post. Where did it go? It was in the last one. Here we go. Masahiro goes on to write, I don't want to be misunderstood, but I think they should receive the appropriate punishment, so I want them to settle the score, including what happened behind the scenes. Let's work with me regarding the employment conditions. I don't really care about the dispute, but I was impressed with his work, attitude, and seriousness. Interesting stuff. You guys know how I feel about, like, drama and stuff. One, this sucks. Obviously, it's always a bummer when, like, a hero from your childhood turns out, like, just takes advantage of someone. I can't even say turns out to be a shitty person. Like, did a shitty thing is a better way to put it. Takes advantage of someone. In short terms, what he did was take advantage of his manager, consistently asked them for money over and over again to the tune of 2.8 million yen. And it sucks. But on the other side of this, like, it's one of those things that's like not a huge our business thing, Seems like it's this debacle between two people, and if you're already going to the police about it, if you're already taking them to court, it is what it is. Like, settle it that way. Why is this at Masahiro? It's always been that. No, because it said if I ever bring a Super Sentai Henshin to my home, he'll destroy it. I don't know what to do. Tell an adult. Yeah, if he can repay it, then it'll be forgiven, forgotten. Like I said, he seemed to have settled it with Masahiro recently, or in the recent past, because Masahiro was just recently, like, congratulating him on his wedding and such. DN, the kind of person that will take the DN trip after signing it. Yeah, it's one of those things that's like, if it's solved between these two dudes, then that's them. We don't know these people. Not saying that, like, the other dude has any kind of agenda or, like, I'm just saying we don't know these people. Not that it doesn't affect me, but it doesn't. It's all kind of in that gossip sphere. Scamming money out of people is genuinely fucked up if those who do it for a living. I don't think he does it for a living. I think he's gotten two people that he, like, is obviously on hard times. Sorry, if you see me keep checking my phone, I'm trying to sell a concert ticket. It's tonight. Boom, 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 boom. It's all a ploy by Toei to create Legends equivalent of DN. It's not like Jason making Nazi merch and being part of a fraud conspiracy. Yeah, for sure. Like, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. Microphone goes hard. Thank you. It's my Zed sticker from LA Comic Con. But that's the DN stuff. Jason did what? I want to speak out of turn here. Austin St. John was convicted, if I'm not crazy, or took a plea deal that he stole PPP loans and committed fraud during COVID, business fraud during COVID. And then he didn't create Hitler merch, but he said he was going to. I don't think the merch that he put out and actually had any Hitler on it the last time I checked that website. But he was talking about putting quotes and stuff from like leaders. He said great leaders through history. And he's like the good and the bad. Like if you had a Hitler one, put a Hitler quote on there. But I don't think when I saw the website, when it went up, there was no actual Hitler shirts. There were shirts from tons of other people. I don't think all of them were good. But there was no like Hitler one. That was just something he said on a podcast. Still, don't get me wrong. Still all bad. Who's my favorite Geats writer? It's gotta be Ace. I guess Tycoon is pretty sick too. Seeing your hero become a villain in real life feels heartbreaking. I think the big thing is like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, hey, we don't know any of these people. We don't know if what we're hearing is the truth. I mean, obviously the Hitler thing is straight from the dude's mouth, but like there's more sides to every story. We don't know any of these people. So part of it is like, don't tie yourself too much to them. Also, we don't know everything that went on or anything, and we never will, you know? And at the end of the day, we're all people. We're all people. That's what like people talk about like child stars and stuff. I'm like, imagine growing up, magnifying glass on you all your life. Imagine everything you do gets just zoomed in on. And honestly, in 2025, gets zoomed in on by all the worst people. Constant witch hunts, constant like looking to be morally superior than everyone out there. From anime profile pictures, honestly. From like people that want to remain anonymous. Imagine being the face of the franchise. Yeah, and the JDF stuff is sad. I just saw a clip the other day of David Yost talking about how like he's angry at JDF, and Andros' actors as well, talking about they're angry for JDF for what he did, because like when you have that many people that love you, it's hard. There's a lot of emotions that go into that. Call SCPD and no join Gokai Silver. Gokai Silver, I think, was a different situation. It's like the dark side of Power Rangers special with Wild Force Red. And even in that, like, I think people did follow-ups on it. There's like a ton that's left out of that from like other perspectives. It does feel selfish even if you don't have anybody to complain without sounding childish. What do you mean? Oh, yes. Like, of course. I think enough time has passed for them to be like, yeah, I'm mad at my friend for taking his own life. Like, that makes so much sense to me. And if it doesn't to you now, don't worry. I'm 33 years into life. Like, you go through a lot, you feel a lot, but I completely understand the feeling of anger about like you would feel for your friend taking his life. It's just, there's a lot of complications. Not cool, dude. We love you, but we're going to kick your ass in heaven. Yeah, 100%. Anyone make fun of you because you watch Tokusatsu? Yeah, tons of people. But like, what do I do about that? You know? Did you bid on any PR auction? I did bid on, what did I put a bid on? I put a bid on something super cheap, and then I went in with someone on bidding on the overdrive steering wheels because he really wanted one, and it came in a set of 6. And I was like, hey, we'll split it. You give me 3, you can have 3. Bald looks better now that I got used to it. Thank you. This is a filter that I'm using. I have hair, don't worry. I have hair. My balls! I dropped it. What's up, baby? I just got Trideron. Dude, I want the SH Figuarts Trideron so bad. I want the Figuarts Trideron so bad. Did I win them? Did I win what? Time Force Quantum Ranger actor is racist. He did not watch his own show. The dude who plays Virgil? He's like one of the most popular outside of Power Rangers. Did you ever see the images of different types of Trideron on the car? No, I've only seen the main one. The Ultraman haircut. Could you imagine? I just had the fin sticking up like this. Boom. Oh no, I didn't win the overdrive steering wheels. No. The funny part about the auction is like they were like, hey, the last day it was like this bid is $300, and you were like, oh shit, $300? I can afford that, and you'd bid, and then they'd go to do the in-person auction, and they were like, $5,000 sold for $5,000, and you're like, fuck, I didn't have a chance. Never mind. I didn't have a chance. I was trying to look for people who were reselling their auction wins. There's tons of them. There's like Facebook groups for it. I had to look. There's literally no mention of Dan Southworth being racist on Google. That's what I mean. See? You can say anything. Anyone can come in here and say anything. And I gotta be like, oh, somebody yesterday was like, what do you think about the Hunter x Hunter mangaka's death? And I was like, he died? And I looked at him and I was like, he didn't die. He's alive. Alive and well. Tyler Dino Charge won his Dino Charge stuff and it was mixed match like crazy. Yeah, that's what Rhett was telling me when he was over here. That like it was all mixed match, and then I saw the Brennan's video and it's like, oh wow, it is. Dude is just constantly ill but making fire every time he touches a pen. I love that he like finished Yu Yu Hakusho in like 2 issues and was like, sorry guys, if I keep doing a weekly manga, I will kill myself. And then comes back with Hunter x Hunter years later. Can't believe that Achilles died. He died? Oh no. It's crazy that 2 people typed that at the same time, independently of themselves. Different. When's your best friend Rhett pulling back up? We're gonna go Halloween together. We're gonna go trick-or-treating together next Friday. He will be missed. He will be missed. Rhett teaches me singing. No, dude, he is an incredible singer. I am so dog shit at singing. I used to be a good singer. This Achilles is actually an AI. Favorite game franchise? Probably The Last of Us. I think Last of Us is like my #1 game. Sonic Adventure 2 is probably number 2. It'd be my number 3 game. A game that I was just like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories is number 3. Chat, he was never a good singer. Dog, I was in fucking Broadway. I was in plays, musicals. I got cast in big musicals. Achilles Ghost in an Icon. I love Fire Emblem gameplay. I played 3 Houses. I used to play 3 Houses on my Switch as I did cardio, and it was so fun. I love that gameplay style. What's up, AJ? You've been exposed? I was in musicals. What was your dream musical role? I mean, now probably like Aaron Burr, right? I would love to be Aaron Burr. I remember my mom told me when I was real young, she's like, if you play Danny Zuko in Grease when you're in high school, I'll buy you a car. And I took that shit to heart. I took that shit to heart. Forbidden Memories is a PlayStation game where you could literally just pick two freaking cards and like fuse them and they would smash together. It was funny as hell. Did I get the role? We didn't do Grease in high school. We did The Wedding Singer and I played like the main bad guy. We did, what was the other play I was in? I was in Into the Woods. I was like, what is it called? Into the Woods. Why is White Achilles? I'm never beating the allegations. I was Into the Woods. I was Jack, and then I was supposed to be the king in King and I, but I didn't have good grades, so they kicked me out. They kicked me out for not having good grades. I was almost the king. Forbidden Memories, legit the hardest game you'll ever fucking play. Forbidden Memories will just absolutely fucking cheat. Like, you feel like you're fighting Yugi Moto the way the computer cheats for you once you get back to Egypt. It's crazy. How can you not have good grades? School is so easy. Because when I went to school, you had to try. Nowadays, you kids just use ChatGPT. You little whippersnappers just use ChatGPT and figure out the answers to stuff. Back in my day, we had to write papers. We had to write papers. K-pop Demon Hunters with you on Broadway with you as Genu. I don't have a good singing voice now. Back in the day, before puberty, I had a much better singing voice. Puberty hit, and your boy had to figure out something else. Then I did this. I was like, I'll be on camera instead. Back in my day, Achilles. Taking classes with Gentaro, that's why he was failing. Back in my day, riders were filled with lead instead of microplastics. Exactly. Haven't heard you sing in 4 years of following you. I don't post it anywhere. It's a stream only thing. Puberty hit and his hair slowly went from top to bottom instead of his head. I'm just gonna stream like this. I did sing Journey Through the Decade. That is true. There's a writer recap of me singing Journey Through the Decade because I lost. We haven't even gotten to news yet. You guys want to talk about news? You guys want to talk about news? I did the DN stuff because you were asking about it, but like that's not what I had on the docket today. Puberty hair went from scalp to chin. Brother, it went a lot lower than that. It went a lot lower than chin. Don't you worry. Are you secretly an ad agent? Fun fact. Just be 100% transparent here because that's what you guys like. The YouTube stream is pumped with ads. The YouTube stream is fucking pumped with ads. There's 2 other places you can watch the stream with no ads. The YouTube stream, y'all get ads. Joe Biden glasses? That's not true. You guys don't think I look sick? Code agent number 8. My henshin pose is just henshin. Gojo glasses. I'm still on like episode 4 of that. All right, let's talk about news. Let's talk about news. You guys want to know what's happening in Sentai 2026? You want to know what's happening in Sentai 2026? You want want some leaks? Some rumors? No? That's what I thought. You're gonna regret it. Okay. We got some more rumors for Sentai 2026. And I really just wanted to read this one because it says wands plus cards. Insert a card into the top of the wand transforms into a robot. Card collectors, get ready. It's going to be as tiring as Gotchard. More than 10 types of wands. Let's fast forward to Sentai 2027, please. This is the first time I've read like Sentai rumors and I was like, I don't fucking want it. I don't want it. Get out of here. Gamba's back on the menu and I could not be more angry at it. What do you... Card collectors, get ready. It's going to be as tiring as Gotchard. As Gotchard! And this time they threw in Harry Potter for good measure. Fuck no, Holy Premium Bandai. This isn't even Premium Bandai because the fact that they know means it has to be retail. Sentai 51 was really like, we about to make money in this bitch. We about to make money. Y'all seen those sales numbers? Woo! Double them. Double them. You all see those Gotchard sales numbers? We want those. We want those, baby! It's a bummer. It's a bummer. I'm not excited about this. They can change my mind real easily. But if it does the Gotchard like trading card game, it's obviously gonna have legend cards. You're gonna get legend cards too, the same way that we have legend rings, the same way we get legend gimmicks every year. Like this is such a bummer to me because I think cards that only last for a year is such a fucking scam. It's such a scam to like sell these card packs that are randomized and they only last a year and they won't do anything. They're not worth anything. They're not like, you can collect them, sure, but they're just there. They're not even paperweights. They can't even hold down paper. They're just trash. They're junkyard fillers after a year, and that sucks. I will also probably buy the main one just because it's part of the, reviewing and stuff for the channel. But after that, I don't think I'll buy much more than that. After that, I don't think I'll buy much more than that. Curse you, Ninja Captor! Actually, what if they actually make a card game out of it instead of just trading? You can actually play with them. Have you been watching anything? Do you know how Toei works? Do you know how Bandai works? They just won't. They just won't. Dude, could you imagine if they're not full team Sentai cards and they're separate Ranger Sentai cards? You get a card for each Ranger. Your wallets are done. Your wallets are done. Is this the first time you've been really disappointed with new season leaks? I think so, yeah. I think I'm usually I think I'm usually really optimistic about new season leaks that we get and rumors and stuff. Even like Gotchard was coming out, I was like, Kamen Rider Yu-Gi-Oh! Fucking sign me up. That was like the first thing leaked about it. It said Kamen Rider Yu-Gi-Oh! I was like, dude, sign me the fuck up. That sounds crazy. I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm reading this and I'm just like, man, we really made a lot of money out of Gotchard and we really want to do that again. And it was one of my least favorite marketing tactics ever that like Toei has ever done. show might be ass. Magic and cards aren't doing it for me. Like this on top of plus how unexcited everyone is for the showrunner rumors, plus like, yeah, the Magic and cards together. I love Magic systems. I was excited for Magic. This one, I'm like, oh man, card capturing monsters, and we're going egregiously as much as Gotchard. Here we go. Here we go. Buckle up for a year. Buckle up for a year, y'all. Zet's getting the win once again. Now I despise the changer. Instead of an intriguing scanner wand, it's a weird boxy wand that's inserted in, and I hate cards. That is another thing, is like insert the card into the top of the wand instead of scanning. Makes it feel less magical, right? Don't get me wrong, we will crack packs on stream. Do you know where we're streaming right now? We're on Kick. We will be cracking packs. We will be gambling. Gamba is in the name. I gotta live up to this Voldemortness, this Voldemort status that everyone has me on. Kind of like cards in Monster Capture. Is it so this is like Pokemon Super Sentai. What's like a better way to like describe that? Pokemon Super Sentai is not, I mean, maybe more like Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. KR Dummies, I'm not playing any of the songs you're asking for. You can stop spamming it. Will Red still be the main hero despite White being the leader on the team? That we don't know yet. We have heard that White will be the leader. We don't know if Red's like the guy. I am pure darkness. You're doing much evil to me. I hate how the ones are also the mechas, because we say it with Take a Sword how much stuff they got to remove for that to happen. Yeah, so like say goodbye to posability probably again, and like points of articulation. Good thing we'll get like a redo that's $215 in the middle of the season. We'll see. I just realized what song was playing. Screwed me over. My Mew More music. That shit was gonna get me copyright struck real quick. My friend says, why is Reiwa Air trying to be so unique? That's every show wants to be unique. That's like the goal. We should be fine as long as Gotchard writers aren't involved in the series. There's worse writers. There's Ninja writers. Or Geo writers. Was it Geo and Ninja? Is that the one? Is it true that all bald people that have wigs? No. No, it's not true. Just the cool ones. Only the cool ones have wigs. Is this sideways? All right. There we go. I told you guys it was a filter. It was a bald filter, and then it came. I just deactivated it. This is my actual hair. 2 months after the series ends, Memorial stuff will come out. It gets announced like the last week of the series, and then it comes out a year later. It takes so long for Memorial stuff to come out. My son in the future asking why we have 200 million shining Japanese cards you use as toilet paper in the house. You mean like these? All these. So we're probably getting this trademarked on Halloween like last year. Yeah, a lot of people are getting confused about the trademark. Trademarks usually come out like a month before they announce something. The only reason we have all this stuff now is because it's filming so early. I've seen so many people go like, oh, well, the trademark has to be soon. The trademark has to be like immediate. This was like weeks ago when we first started hearing it. I was like, not really. Sentai usually gets announced on Christmas, like officially announced Christmas or like a day or two before Christmas, because I'm always at my parents' house when it happens. So like end of November, the latest we hear trademark stuff probably. Do you remember Dice on Toonami? I do not. I've never watched it. But a lot of people were talking in my comment section about how Armor Hero feels like Dice. I told you, I took off the filter. And then come out in the summer? No, the Memorial Ojo Caliber came out in like November. Trust me, it came out in like November. Recent leak on the Gojuger side. Say hello to Bouquet's little sister. In an upcoming episode of Gojuger, Bryden gets a new member. Bouquet asks Tegajun for a little sister. And boom, this is what we end up with. This is Ribbon. She is the newest member of Bryden coming to Gojuger. She will be around for a few episodes. I don't know if she's going to be around the whole time. She seems kind of expendable, to be honest, looking at her. I saw some people saying that like maybe Kuon would be like, if I can't have a sibling, neither can you, blah, blah. But we'll see. We'll see. But she is brought to life by Tegajun because Bouquet wants a sister. Bouquet wants someone to help them fight the Go-Shooters. Death Fodder and Maitoku. That's almost for sure what it is. This will lead to finding out that Bouquet has Oto's soul. That would be crazy. Although it would, if Oto is who stabbed Rikuo, which I don't think, but like a lot of people have been saying, and maybe I missed something where that was confirmed. If Bouquet is Oto, or at least has Oto's soul, which I don't think is true, but if that is a thing, and if Oto stabbed Rikuo, which I also don't think is true, that all kind of ties together, right? It's a long fucking circle to get there, but it's a circle. And we tie together and get to the end. So that would be very funny. But then it brings to question who, if Bouquet has someone's soul, whose soul will Ribbon have? You know? Whose soul will Ribbon have? Let's see. We'll see. In a way, writing. Yeah, we got there. We took a long detour this way, but eventually, boop, we got to where we needed to go. That's my soul. Hear me out. She's hot, low-key. Don't ban me. You think AI is hot? You think generative AI is hot? We found them, boys. We found them, boys. Get him. You remember the last season Sentai had Michael Jackson Monster as a bad guy boss? Dude, I forgot. Somebody remind me. I forgot that he killed himself at the end. I forgot that he's like doesn't want to go to jail so bad that he killed himself. AI is hot. Hot garbage. Blah, blah, Ladies and gentlemen, we found him. We found him. And then, just a little update, because we've talked about it a little bit, but the Kabuto 20th anniversary movie might be the worst kept secret in tokusatsu of all time. Of all time. And adding on top of that, the movie just got listed on China's movie rating site because, I don't know if you guys know this, China really hates secrets. China really, really, really hates secrets. So you do have to submit things there very far in advance before you can show them to anyone. They don't like any of that. No free speech over there. So assumedly it's already shot. Assumedly it's already out there in China being reviewed by the government and everything. So the movie has been rated on the Chinese movie rating site. It's got the cast, including just Kabuto himself, Tendo Soji. And let me say, of all the tokusatsu actors that I'm like, oh, that dude's pretty hot, Tendo Soji has aged like fine wine, dog. Just incredibly. I'm gonna be watching Kabuto 20th because I just love Kabuto straight up. But also, if I didn't have a reason, and now I got a reason. Now you all have a reason. Do you understand? Rewatch Kabuto? I just watched it like last year. I don't think I need it anytime soon. Read the Kabuto novel? What's the Kabuto novel? I didn't even know there was one. My grandmother once said I'm hot. Wear the Kabuto CSM the entire time. When we watch the 20th anniversary, I'm going to wear the Kabuto CSM like a bandolier around my chest like this. And then I'll cast off. There you go. And that's everything I have on the news docket for today. Have I read any writer novels? No, because I don't read. I know you thought I was going to say because they're in Japanese. That is wrong. Some of them are in English. Some of them have been fan translated to English. The problem is, I do not read. Reading is for nerds. Do I look like a nerd? Is anything in this... dyslexia has nothing to do with it, let's be honest. It's not that I can't read, it's that I don't. I refuse. Nothing about this stream says nerd. Everything's very masculine. Everything's very macho. As you can see by my sick holographic Kamen Rider cards. Yes. Those were gifts.
He's lying to you.
Those books were gifts and given to me.
Everybody, lie to you. They're both on the stand by our couch and our TV in the living room. I don't even know what he's talking about, but I can't lie to you. Like her more? Hi everybody, I know I haven't been on in a long time. I'm Birdie, I'm Hawk's wife. Like she's... Okay. Say hi. Let Daddy go after him. Hi everybody!
This is why people in other Discords say I beat my wife. As you can see. As you can see. Oh no, they were right! Oh, are you reading comments? Where did they summon from? I bring him in every now and then so you guys can be like, Hawk's relatable? He has people that love him and care for him? He's just like me! She bought you the wig? No, thank you very much. I bought this wig on my own. My Mr. Fantastic wig. Now I'm just hella sweaty on it. Hawk has love killies in life? Ugh. Confirmed wig? No, I turned back on the the filter. I was like, what is it called? What's Hugo Strange doing in my Toku stream? Yes, Batman. Yes, Batman. I fed Batman and Bruce Wayne into ChatGPT and made Yahweh pictures of them. Yes. ChatGPT has made Yahweh pictures of Batman and Bruce Wayne, and I've put them on every billboard in Gotham. You almost look like Master Roshi. Almost. Where'd my actual glasses go? There they are. She definitely heard you simping for Tendo. That's when she came in. And I was like, damn, baby. Let's go, Tendo. You look like my grandpa. Do I still look like your grandpa with like my regular glasses and everyone? Can we get Batman as Beyond as Kamen Rider? I can't even read right now. I fucking love Terry McGinnis. Also, she brought out these books. One, this book was due at the library like 2 months ago and I still haven't returned it. Two, I'm still on like page 5 of this book because I read the first like couple pages and I was like, this book sucks. This book sucks so far. Maybe it gets better, but like, man, ugh. Looking forward to the Kabuto special next year, which is obviously happening. Yeah, we just talked about it. It's all listed and everything. It's for sure happening. If I had to guess when it's going to be announced, January. Your hair looks great. Thank you. I don't like ebooks. I like the whole point of getting a book. One of the whole points of getting books was like, so I can stop looking at screens all day. Oh, I just dropped my bookmark, and now I don't know where I am. Assuming I was on page 5. I'm gonna put it back in there. Was I crazy in hearing Double was gonna be in Zets? No, that's just what I want. That'll definitely be one of the predictions. Is it a problem that I like clankers? Probably. I would assume so. How is it a problem? Because clankers can't love you back. And I promise you, being loved back is a pretty big part of it. How's my day going? It's going good. When is Zet's predictions coming out? Probably Wednesday. I'll probably record it and edit it on Tuesday night and put it out Wednesday. Or I'll record it and edit it this weekend, put it up first for members, and then put it out Wednesday morning. My dad is an Ichigo Glazer. He was born in Japan in the Showa era. Boomer! Rewatching shows with brain rot mind makes the show way funnier. That's what we're going to do right now with Kamen Rider Blade. I think we're on episode 18, right? Brrr. Blade goes brrr. Let me switch this so you can all see the window that we're on. The GOAT file. The GOAT file. Always the damn members. Yes, the members do pay money to see videos early. That is, they even have some exclusive videos for them. You know, I help. I like when people support me, and I want to give them things when they support me. It do be helping. It do be helping a lot. YouTube does unfortunately have to say bye-bye now because we're going to watch Kamen Rider Blade. If you want to come watch with us, come over to kick.com/Achilles. If not, I bid you a good weekend because I will see you back here on Monday for Mega Monday when we watch the newest episodes of Tokusatsu right here on everywhere but YouTube. But yeah, if you want to come over, great. If not, I'll see you next time. Adieu.